Mood is the feeling you get from reading a poem. Poets create mood for readers through word choice, also known as mood words, rhythm, known as alliteration, assonance, repetition, and onomatopoeia, imagery and figurative language, known as sensory details, idioms, hyperboles, metaphors, similes, allusions, symbolism, sarcasm, and oxymorons. So these are all ways that poets create mood. The words that they choose to use, the rhythm that they give the poem, and the imagery and figurative language that they use in a poem. When you are trying to infer the mood in a poem, you want to first examine or look really closely at the words the poet uses throughout the poem. After you have examined the words, you want to determine whether the words used create a positive or negative feeling. After you have determined whether the words used are positive or negative, you are going to choose a mood word that matches the feeling created. Okay, over here we have some mood words. These are just a few. These are not all. And next to each one, if it's a negative feeling, there's a negative sign. If it's a positive feeling, there's a positive sign. And if there's an equal sign, that means that the word can have a positive or negative feeling depending on the context of the poem. So let's put this into action. Let's try to infer mood in a poem. So here we have Adele's Hello. While we are watching and listening to the song, watching the video and listening to the song, we want to pay close attention to what tempo is the song. That's going to tell us the rhythm. If it's up tempo, it'll be very fast. If it's mid tempo, it'll be kind of slow and kind of fast, so in between. And then if the tempo is slow, we will just say slow. Then we're going to look at the mood words. Remember, the mood words are the words that kind of create the mood, how you should feel. And then we're going to determine whether or not the mood words give us a positive feeling or a negative feeling. And then here we have two mood words, confident and hurt. And we're going to determine whether it's confident or hurt based on the positive or negative mood words and rhythm.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet, to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles.
What is the rhythm? Is it up tempo, mid tempo, or slow? Slow is correct. Now let's continue to listen to see what mood words help us to determine the mood. Okay, so Adele says, but I ain't done much healing. She also says, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. So from these words and the slow rhythm, I can infer that the mood that she's trying, or the feeling that she wants me to feel, is a negative feeling. And that will make the mood hurt, not confident, because remember, if you look at your anchor chart, confident is a positive feeling. We said that the feeling should be negative, which means hurt would be the mood, because hurt is a negative feeling. Let's do it. Try it one more time. So here we'll be listening to Nico and Vin's Am I Wrong?
Just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go. So am I wrong?
Okay, so what's the rhythm? Is it up-tempo, mid-tempo, or slow? Mid-tempo. Now, since it's mid-tempo, now let's take a look at the mood words that Nico and Vans use. I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing, just 'cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I'll fall, but I'll grow. Are those words trying to make us feel a positive feeling or a negative feeling? Positive. So out of confident and undecided, and if you take a look at your anchor chart, which one has a positive sign next to it? Which one has a negative or equal sign next to it? You will notice that confident has the positive, which means that the mood in this song or in this poem is a confident mood. Let's try it one more time. Here we're going to be listening to Pharrell Williams' Happy.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Okay, so I know I started dancing too. Let's look at the rhythm. Is it up-tempo, mid-tempo, or slow? If you said up-tempo, you are correct. So now let's take a look at the mood words that he uses. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Is Pharrell trying to get us to feel a positive feeling or a negative feeling? Positive. Therefore, which one of the moods is a positive mood? Again, if you refer back to your anchor chart and you look at the positive, negative, or equal sign next to each mood word, you will see that satisfied is a neutral. Or no, satisfied is a positive and joyful is a positive. So in this case, you have to decide which one is the better mood. And you can infer that Pharrell wants us to be joyful. And this is how you infer the mood in a poem. First, you take a look at the rhythm and determine whether it's up-tempo, mid-tempo, or slow. Then you take a look at the mood words to determine what type of feeling the poet wants you to feel. And then you determine the mood from your mood word list. On STAR, you won't have a list, so you will have to pull from what you know in your head.